We actually have a very special connection. We're getting our hair cut together next week. We're getting bobs! Anyway, give it up for Tyler!
There's no point to that whatsoever. What's up, guys? I'm Tyler, Justin, Pruyn. How we all doing tonight? So, I went to theater school, as you could tell. And you know, everyone at theater school was kind of the same. That was the thing that I always hated about theater school, you know? They all like dressed like this. Everyone was just like this walking around Amden. No, I'm just kidding. They were just, you know, they were thinking in the same headspace or whatever. But anyways, I knew this guy named Jade. And Jade was a little different than everyone else. You know, Jade was shorter. He was about this tall. Jade was very wealthy. And Jade had plastic surgery, like all over his face. And it actually looked fine. It didn't look that bad. But anyways, we were hanging out at USC Frat Row one night, right? And we were walking up and down, and we kept passing these people in costumes. And he would ask everyone the same exact question. We passed someone with a bow on, right? A gorgeous bow. And he went up to them and went, "Oh my goodness, are you singer-songwriter Cher?" And the person went, "No, I got lazy and I just bought a $2 bow at the thrift store." And you know, we kept walking down this frat row, and then we saw someone in tight spandex, and he went, "Oh my God! Are you the dancing queen Cher?" And they went, "No, I'm just Catwoman." And we kept walking, you know, And then we passed someone, and I can't stress this enough. We passed someone. And I can't stress this enough. We passed someone who was dressed as, and again, I can't stress this enough, who was dressed head to toe in a full grizzly bear costume. And Jade fucking walked up with the fullest confidence and said, "Oh my God! Are you 73-year-old singer-songwriter, dancing queen Cher?" And then two things freaked me out about that. One, he wasn't looking for someone dressed as Cher. He was just looking for the real Cher. But then two, he had no fucking idea what Cher looked like. Like, Cher's like a human being. That was like a bear. But anyways, I'll address the grizzly bear in the room. Yes. I saw Joker 2019 recently. And you know what? I gotta say, I really hated it. I thought it was long, I thought it was weird, I thought it was slow, I thought the script was garbage, it was overly reliant on the performance, but most importantly, I thought it was the most awesome fucking movie I've ever seen in my whole life. Definitely top like 30 or 40 movies I've seen this year. And I've seen about 30 or 40 movies this year. But anyways, you know, it's like a movie. It's like a movie about society. Like, that's all that happens. Like, a summary of the film would be like, man, played by Joaquin Phoenix, lives in a society. Nothing else fucking happens in the movie. You know, and he's not even that interesting of a character. He has no motivation, he lives with his mom, and he's just so boring, you know? But you know, the inciting incident of this movie too, from a script perspective, would be like, the inciting incident is that Joaquin Phoenix lives in a society. There's nothing fucking else that happens, you know? And because he lives in the society, this causes a chain of events. You know, if he didn't live in a society, if he lived in like an Alaskan suburb, none of the movie would have happened. But because he lives in this Gotham City society, he kills 4 to about 8 people. Yeah, it's a pretty good film. I'd say check it out. Check out my YouTube channel about it, though. It's called Which is Better, This Classic Film or Joker 2019? And I'll give you a hint. Joker 2019 always wins. Woo! Anyways, like I said, I went to theater school, and I left theater school about a month in. I left on November 8th, 2016, which is my 19th birthday. Thank you. Turning 22 this year. Anyways, me and my friend were hanging out on the floor, you know, the night before I decided this, and she was telling me, Tyler, I want you to stay here, because if you stay here, I can see you becoming famous. And you know, that's fucking bullshit. Because that's not why I do any of this. It's not why I do improv, stand-up, and like make movies or whatever because I want to be famous. It's because I like it a lot. It's because I love it a lot. And that's the thing I hated about this theater school. And you know, I could be doing this for 1 million people or the 4 to about 8 people locked in my basement. But no matter how many people I do it for, I'm happy about it. But she kept going. She said, Tyler, you're funny. Tyler, you're charming. And Tyler, you're so handsome. And she actually said all of these things verbatim. And then she said, overall, Tyler, you're so completely humble. I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. She said, but overall, you're one of the sweetest and most genuine people I've ever met in my life, and I don't want you to go. And she had tears in her eyes when she was saying this, you know. And she leaned her head on my shoulder. And she says, I want you to stay. And you know, what do you say to that? Like, fuck you, I'm leaving? No. You can't possibly say that. So she changed my mind a little, you know. So I made a bet with her. I was still kind of wary, but I made a bet to stay in theater school, right? And I told her something I knew would happen the next day. I said, Claire, if Hillary Clinton wins the election tomorrow, I'll stay here. And we all know what happened after that. And, you know, I'm not up here trying to say that I rigged the 2016 election. But you know, the universe gave me a weird sign on my 19th birthday. It told me to get the fuck out of theater school and go somewhere else. And here I am in this little cow town, and I'm loving every moment of it. And I love you guys, I love StUCC, I love my improv group, I love all the comedy here at UC Davis. But overall, I love it the most because we are living in such a cow society. Thank you guys so much.
Tyler, that's the worst Santa Claus costume I've ever